Welcome to the last and only key guide you will ever need in Escape from Tarkov. Today we'll be focusing on customs, and in this video I'll be showing you all of the best keys on the map, where the key rooms are located, and finally what kind of loot you can expect behind the lock. So no more talking, let's get into it. First things first, here's an image of all the keys we'll be covering in this video. If you just want a list of what you should buy and don't care what's behind the door, this is for you. However, if you do need room locations and want to know what's in them, there will be timestamps below for every single key so you guys can jump around the video easily and find what you need. I've went ahead and separated these keys into 3 different categories. The first category will be 2-story dorms, the second will be 3-story dorms, and the third will be all of the other keys around the map. Keep in mind, this guide is focused on loot and money making, so I will not be showcasing quest only keys or keys that just suck in general. Hopping into the raid, the first location we'll be visiting is the 2-story dorms. You can tell each dorm apart from the outside because one of them is 2 stories tall and the other is 3 stories tall. Starting from the front door, we're going to be heading inside and using the dorm's guard desk key. Inside, you'll find a weapon rack, a weapon box, 2 ammo boxes, loose loot, and a spawn for the dorm room 104 and 105 key in the wall key holder. And don't worry, we'll get to those 2 keys later in the video. After that, we're gonna head down the hallway, and at the end there will be a room on the left and right side. On the left we have dorm room 110 key, and inside you'll find a safe, and on the bed you can find fuel conditioner, metal fuel tanks, flash drives, diaries, and car batteries. Across the hall we have dorm room 114 key. Inside, you'll find a safe, med case, and a PC. Once we're done looting those rooms, we're gonna head back outside and around the building and go through this door off to the side. At the end of the hallway, again, we have a locked room on the left and the right. On the left, we're gonna have dorm room 105 key, and inside, you'll find a safe and loose loot spawns. Across the hall, we have dorm room 104 key, and inside, you'll find 2 jackets and a toolbox. Now that we're done in the 2-story dorms, we're gonna head outside and make our way over to 3-story dorms. Going in through the front door, we'll skip the first floor and go right upstairs to the second floor, immediately taking a right and unlocking dorm room 204 key. Behind it, you'll find a weapon locker and safe combo, as well as loose loot spawns. Once we're done in there, we're gonna take a left out of the room and head down the hall past the staircase. On the right, we'll go ahead and use the dorm overseer key, and behind the lock, you'll find loose loot such as valuables, provisions, and weapon mods, a PMC body that you can loot, a chance at a modded 5.56 MDR or 7.62 SCAR H, possible spawns for Swordens, Comtac 2 or M32 headsets, and also possible spawns for Zuck, Slick, Gazelle, and Hexgrid armors. Pay attention to this red chair in the corner because I've seen armor spawn inside of that are not visible whatsoever. Once we're done in there, we're gonna head out of the room and take a right, and at the end of the hall on the left, we'll unlock dorm room 214, and inside you'll find a safe and loose loot around the room. After that, we'll make our way back to the staircase and head up to the 3rd floor, taking a left at the top of the stairs. At the end of the hallway on the right will be dorms 314 marked room. This is definitely the best key on the map, and inside you'll find valuables such as bitcoins, labs key cards, even colored labs key cards, weapons, containers like docs cases, injectors cases, dog tag cases, and much more. This is a high traffic room, and chances are you will find other players here, so keep that in mind. Now that we've covered all of the dorms keys, we're gonna take a look at all the other keys around the map. First up, we're gonna head over to the new gas station and head in through the front door. On our left will be another door, and then behind that will be 3 more doors. The 2 doors on the right will be our focus here. The first door on the right is going to be the gas station storage room key. Inside, you'll find 2 med bags. And then the second door on the right is going to be the gas station office key. And inside of that, you'll find a safe, a pistol spawn on the desk, gas station storage room key spawn under the table, loose loot, and a possible weapon case in the corner. Once we're done at the gas station, we're gonna head out the back door and take a short walk over to the military checkpoint key. Inside, you'll find a weapon rack, grenade box, and 2 ammo boxes. Keep in mind, there is a sniper scav that spawns on top of this tower, so don't get head eyes by him like I have many times. From there, we're gonna head across the street and into this building, and downstairs there's 2 different doors in which we can use the USEC Stash Key. Inside the first room under the stairs, we'll find a jacket and up to 4 weapon boxes. In the second room, we'll find loose loot and up to 4 weapon boxes as well. I gotta be honest here, in the process of making this video, I actually did not know that there was 2 different rooms that you could use the USEC Stash Key. So even if you're somebody like me who has over 4,000 hours, There's always something that you can learn. Now, the last key before our honorable mention is going to be the Tarkone Director's Office Key, located in the building known as Big Red. Heading inside the main door and up the staircase behind this door, you'll find a duffel bag, 3 PC blocks, a safe, a jacket, Resort Room 306 key spawn, an MBSS backpack spawn, a pack of spawn, an intel folder spawn, and various loose loot. This key is also required for multiple quests, so keep in mind that you will probably run into other players here. And finally, last but not least, we have our honorable mention, which is of course the factory emergency exit key. This key has 2 uses on customs, and the first of which being the shortcut between New Gas Station and the warehouses. Inside of the shortcut building, you will find a filing cabinet and a weapon box, as well as a spawn for the lab's arsenal storage room key. Keep in mind that in order to use this shortcut, it will take 2 uses of your factory key in order to open up both doors. The last use for the factory key is going to be in the basement area underneath the fortress. You'll need to use this key to unlock the gate in order to use the ZB13 extract as long as you've turned the power on. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to be covering quest keys or other useless keys on the map, but I changed my mind, and just for fun, I thought I'd throw them up here in case anybody was wondering. Now, I have them separated by random keys up top that I don't think have any real value to them, and then quest keys at the bottom. As far as quest keys go, the first 2 at a glance look like the exact same key. However, they are not. One is the portable cabin key, while the other is the trailer park portable cabin key. Each of these are used for a different quest, so just be aware of that. After that, we have a bunch of dorms keys such as 2-story 206 and 3-story 203, 303, and 306. And finally, we have 2 keys that can only be found in raid and not purchased on the flea market. The first of which is the classic machinery key that you need to grab, the beloved pocket watch. This key can be found in raid over in the 3-story dorms in room 205, and in the room you'll find 2 jackets on the wall, and the key will be located inside them. Multiple machinery keys spawn in here, so if you really want to be an asshole, you can take them all and dump them in a bush. Because fuck you, Timmy. Lastly, we have the unknown key, which is used for the extortionist quest. Again, this key can only be found in raid, and it spawns on the dead scav over by the hole in the wall near Crack House. The dead scav is located in the bush, so it can be a little tricky to find. Just like the machinery key, feel free to grab this key and toss it in a bush if you're feeling like being an asshole. And that's it. That's my guide on all of the best keys on customs that you guys should be running. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. It really does help out a lot more than you might realize. And if you guys would like to see guides for all of the other maps, let me know down in the comments below. But that's all I have for you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.